Sometimes your English is correct, but it sounds a little strong. In English, small words can change everything. Please, excuse me, could you? These simple phrases make conversations feel friendly. Today, we'll practice polite English for real life. Slow, clear, and easy to use. This is CalmStep English. Okay, let's begin. You are walking down a quiet street. People are passing by. Cars move slowly on the road. You are looking for a building, but you are not sure where it is. You stop for a moment. You see someone nearby. This is a moment many people know. You want to ask something, but first, you need a polite way to begin. In English, two small phrases help a lot. Excuse me, and please. These words are simple, but they change the feeling of your English. Imagine the moment again. You walk a little closer. You say softly, excuse me. This tells the other person you would like their attention. Not loud, not sudden, just calm and respectful. Excuse me, the person looks at you. Now you can ask your question. You say, where is the train station? That works. But listen to this version. Where is the train station, please? It sounds softer, more comfortable, more natural in conversation. That small word changes the tone. Please shows respect. People hear it many times every day, on the street, at a bus stop, inside a building, in everyday conversations. Let's imagine another moment. You are standing near a bus stop. You are not sure about the bus number. Someone is waiting nearby. You say, excuse me, is this the bus to the city center, please? The person thinks for a second, yes, it is. Now the conversation feels easy. These small words help people feel comfortable. Excuse me helps you begin. Please makes your question polite. You do not need complicated English, just simple words. Excuse me. Please. When you use them, your English feels calm and natural. Take a slow breath. Think about the sentence. Excuse me, can you help me, please? Good. Now you are ready to continue. And in the next part, we will learn another polite way to speak. Now the conversation continues. You already know how to begin. Excuse me. And you know how to make a sentence softer. Please, but sometimes we want to ask someone to do something. In English, there is a polite way to do that. We say, could you? This phrase is gentle. It does not sound like a command. It sounds like a request. Imagine you are walking in a park. You are looking for the train station. You see someone sitting on a bench. You walk a little closer. Excuse me. Could you help me for a moment? The person looks up. Yes, of course. Now the conversation feels easy. Let's imagine another situation. You are inside a building. There are many doors and signs. You are not sure where to go. You ask someone nearby, could you tell me where the elevator is? The person points down the hallway, over there on the left. You nod. That helped. This is how polite English works. Not too strong, not too direct, just calm and respectful. Could you open the door? Could you show me the way? Could you help me for a second? These sentences are simple, but they feel kind. People hear them every day. At work, on the street, in offices, in small daily moments. Now take a calm breath. Think about the rhythm. Could you help me? Good. One more example. Could you tell me where the station is? Very nice. You are not using difficult English. You are using natural English. And when conversations feel comfortable, people are happy to help. So remember this phrase. Could you? It is a small change, but it makes your English sound polite. And now, we will learn another way to speak politely. The conversation feels easier now. You already know how to ask someone for help. You can say, could you help me? But sometimes, you are not asking someone to do something. Sometimes you want permission. In English, there is a polite way to do this. We say, could I? This phrase is very common. It sounds respectful and gentle. Imagine you are standing near a door. Someone is in front of you. You want to pass. You say, "Could I go through?" The person steps aside. Of course. A small moment, but very natural in English. Let's imagine another situation. You are sitting in a quiet cafe. You want to sit near the window, but someone is already there. You speak politely. "Could I sit here?" The person looks up. "Yes, no problem. Now the moment feels comfortable." This is why polite English matters. It makes conversations easier. Not stressful, not awkward, just calm and simple. Here is another example. You are inside a library. You see an empty chair. You ask the person nearby, "Could I use this chair?" They nod. "Yes, go ahead." Again, a small sentence, but it shows respect. People hear this kind of English every day. "Could I open the window? Could I ask you something? Could I take this seat?" These phrases sound natural. They are not demanding. They are polite requests. Take a calm breath. Listen to the rhythm. "Could I ask you something?" Good. One more example. "Could I sit here?" Very nice. Now you have another useful phrase. First we learned, "Excuse me," then, "Could you?" and now, "Could I?" Your English is becoming softer and more natural. And in the next moment, we will learn another polite way to speak. Now the conversation feels smoother. You can say, "Could you help me?" And you can say, "Could I sit here?" There is another polite phrase in English. It sounds very gentle. We say, "Would you mind?" This phrase is soft. It shows respect. It tells the other person you care about their comfort. Imagine you are on a bus. The window is open. Cold air is coming in. You turn to the person near the window. You say, "Would you mind closing the window?" Your voice is calm, not demanding. Not strong. The person smiles. "Oh, sure." And they close it. The moment feels easy. No tension. Let's imagine another situation. You are in a quiet library. Someone is speaking loudly on the phone. You walk a little closer. You say gently, "Would you mind speaking a little quieter?" Your tone is kind. You are not angry. You are simply asking. The person nods. "Sorry about that." They lower their voice. Again, the situation stays calm. This is why this phrase is powerful. It keeps conversations peaceful. Here are more examples. "Would you mind opening the door?" "Would you mind helping me for a moment?" "Would you mind moving your bag?" These sentences feel softer than simple commands. Take a slow breath. Listen to the rhythm. "Would you mind helping me?" Good. Notice how it rises gently. Not sharp, not heavy, just polite. This phrase is common in both US and UK English. You will hear it at work, on public transport, in everyday life. Now your English has more layers. "Excuse me, could I, and now, would you mind?" You are learning how to speak with care. And in the next moment, we will practice how to respond politely. The other person smiles. They close the window. The air feels warmer now. You feel grateful. In English, there is one simple phrase people use every day. Thank you. It does not need to be long. It does not need to be perfect, just clear and kind. Imagine the bus again. The window is closed. You say softly, "Thank you." The other person replies, "You're welcome." The moment feels comfortable. Let's imagine another situation. You asked someone for directions. They showed you the way. You understand now. You say, "Thank you very much." It sounds warm. It shows appreciation. People notice that. Polite English is not only about asking, it is also about responding. Now there is another important word. Sorry. This word keeps conversations calm. Sometimes you make a small mistake. Maybe you step in front of someone. Maybe you speak too loudly. Maybe you interrupt. You say, "Sorry, that is enough." Not dramatic. Not heavy, just simple, "Sorry." Imagine you are walking through a busy place. You bump into someone lightly. You stop. You look at them. Sorry, they smile. It's okay. The moment passes. Now imagine you misunderstood something. Someone speaks to you. You did not hear clearly. You say, sorry, could you repeat that? This is polite. It shows respect. Thank you and sorry are used many times every day in US and UK English. They keep communication smooth. They make interaction softer. Small words, big difference. Take a slow breath. Think about the rhythm. Thank you. Sorry. Simple. Natural. Kind. Now your English has grown again. You can begin politely. You can ask gently. You can respond with respect, and in the next moment, we will see how all of this come together in a real conversation. Today you learned something important. Not difficult grammar, not long sentences. Just small words that make a big difference. Please, excuse me. Would you mind? Thank you. Sorry. These simple phrases make your English sound kind. And when your English sounds kind, people feel comfortable. That is real communication. You do not need perfect English. You only need calm English, slow words, clear voice. Respectful tone, take one slow breath. You are improving, little by little. This is CalmStep English. We learn slowly here, and we speak with confidence. I will see you in the next lesson.